Poesia. Poetry. Greek meaning poesia. I create, yo creo, conveying love, at times some anger, lyrical yet magical methods of manifestations. I love it. A way of remembering, holding on to memory, preservation is called poetry. Predating literacy in many languages, 9 elements of poetry, alliteration, assonance, consonants, figurative language, poetry. I love the imagery. Rhyme with me, feeling the rhythm, sometimes bongos, but today cover me. I'm going in with drums and violins. I'm Dr. Poetry, I dancer while I write a stanza, choosing wisely my tone, bailando el son, escuchando la clave. Deeply feeling the recentering rapidly to the movement of my pen as I express my thoughts through poem. What many refer to poetry, but was Latin really derived from the Romans? Negative, it's from the Phoenicians. Latin realmente no derivó de los romanos. After all, aren't we all hermanas y hermanos? Honors to all languages as we keep creating. We may all be speaking, but are we really communicating? I see you over there playing investigator all in my hair. Pero yo no me ha muerto para que me estén velando. Entiendo lo que estoy falando, mi filia. Fica con calma, nene. No fica así, no. No fica con rabia, no. No one is shaming you for speaking different languages that connect us all. There's always truth in the lie, and I choose to rely on my frequency. But for me, it's the ability to express my thoughts in several languages. After all, the point of it all is to connect and not disconnect. Protection for the connection. Embrace my affection. In poética dieri, soy doctora poesía, soy la doctora poesial. ¿Qué aconteció como lengua latina? Ella es extinta. What happened to the Latin language? Is it extinct? Is it dead? Está muerto. Que un herculano inició de latín. ¿El dónde veo? ¿De dónde vino? Phoenician derived, said the Romanos. So they added TIC to create a romantic language of French, Romanian, Spanish, and Portuguese. There's always truth in a lie, and I choose to rely on my frequency to embrace all dialects, accents that beautifully remind us of our diversified ancestry. Poesia sounds like a lot, right? I love it. Speaking Latin, Portuguese, and Spanish, but where did it come from? Phoenician. No one is shaming you for speaking different languages. Ninguém tá falando mentira, meu filho. Fica com calma, neném. Da mão não fica assim, não. There's always truth in the lie, and I choose to rely on my frequency. Frequency. Ninguém me está aborgando você por falar diferente. A linguagem que nos conecta a todos. Yo amo poesía con toda mi alma. Poesía. Feel free to hate on me. I'm Dr. Poetry, and I love poetry. I stand before you tonight with my chest full of a whole bunch of memories. My ribcage learned to keep other people's demons like it was my sacred assignment. You see, I was young when someone handed me their secret and told me, hold this, but don't let it show. So I buried it deep, so deep. Even my bones forgot I had them. So deep that silence became muscle memory. And years passed, and life, as it always does, it layers itself like sediment over soil. And I kept walking, kept smiling, kept pretending the ground inside of me wasn't shaking. But trauma? Oh, trauma. Trauma has perfect attendance, and it shows up even when you don't call it. It knocks on the walls of your spirit, talking about, remember me? I'm still here. And suddenly that secret I buried opened its eyes. It stretched. It demanded space. It turned my breath into confession, and my soul, my whole being, into confrontation. And I realized that secret was never mine. I was just a vault they chose to hide in it. I was the sanctuary they stained with their sins. I was the cross they hung their guilt on while they walked free, calling their lie truth. But hear me, y'all, hear me. Their lie is not my truth. Their silence is not my sentence. Their burden is not my bloodstream. I refuse to be the tomb where someone else's darkness goes to hibernate. So tonight, I exhume what was buried. I lift it to the light. I break the contract of quiet that I never should have signed. I return the weight to its maker because I will not carry someone else's cross while they polish their halo with denial. Because I was married. I married a man with hands that healed bodies but never held mine with desire. A doctor, the only son, the golden boy, yes, with a secret tucked behind a white coat. As he smiled, he said to me, I do. But he didn't. Not to me. Not to my curves. Not to my sense. Not to the way I laughed too loud or cried too soft. He said yes to a fabricated fake cover story. It was fake. He camouflaged, stitched from my vulnerability. I was his project, his proof, his permission slip to pass in a world that told him, don't be you. And I was that woman who loved him with a heart. My heart was wide open. Who mistook silence for safety. Who thought maybe if I was enough woman, enough wife, enough one, he would see me. But he never did. Because I was never the destination. I was the detour, the disguise, the soft place he could hide from the truth he couldn't face. And I stayed longer than I should have. Because love makes you loyal, even when it's lonely. Because hope could be very stubborn. And shame, we already know, it wears many, many, many masks. But one day, I stood in the mirror. I stood right in front of the mirror and I saw myself. Not as his wife, not as his backup excuse, not as his backup plan. I saw me, just me, a woman who deserved to be chosen, not used, desired, not tolerated, loved, not lied to. So I walked away, not bitter, but brave, and not broken, maybe interrupted. But I was flourishing because his lie is not my truth. And I will not shrink to fit into someone else's silence. I am not a project. I am a masterpiece in progress. And I will never again apologize for being too much for someone who was never enough for me. Was I supposed to wear the pants in the house and be a king? Why reverse the roles? While he wore a dress to be a queen? What are we talking about here? I am an empress. I wanted a man. And he wasn't man enough for me. Because his lie is not my truth. And then if anyone, I'm going to say this right now, if anyone asks why I speak, tell them. Because truth does not rot. It rises. Even after years underground, it rises. And so do I. His lie is not my truth. And if you've ever been through something like this, remember, their lie is not your truth. You cannot shrink yourself to fit into someone else's silence, someone else's lie. And I will never dumb down my intelligence for anyone. Truth does not rot. It rises. Years and years after it being buried underground, it rises. And so should you, as I have. This is release. So if anybody has something to say, and someone's asking, what is Dr. Poetry talking about? The truth is that his lie is not my truth. And I will never, ever, ever shrink to fit someone else's lie. I am Dr. Poetry.
Trauma. My best friend and worst enemy. The hypervigilance that lives rent-free in my mind is definitely far from heaven sent. Constant nightmares and time wasted that should have been well spent. Wondering about the what-ifs and questioning everything instead of actually experiencing things with pure bliss. Wishing I could get a hug from my mama. I'm just embraced by the coldness from trauma. Trauma. Flashbacks of pain and some moments of peace, but in between, day by day, learning to simply just release. Trauma. Taken back to the sunken place by simple triggers, and it's written all over my face. My heart inside is full of love, but sometimes I feel caged and crave being free, like the flight of a dove. One day at a time, navigating through all this telenovela drama of the residuals left behind from all this trauma. Trauma. Mental abuse for being different. Physical abuse for speaking my mind. Waiting for the next blow up that brings it all to an end. Just a matter of time. Sexual abuse in my youth for simply being a kid. Full of regret and thoughts of things I should have did. Feeling angry because all I wanted was my mama, who just so happened to be the beginning of my trauma. Imagine being 3, awakened by your mama's voice and her telling you she's leaving you now and gives you no choice. Awakened from a dream, spiritually bidding you adieu. Running towards the front of your house without a clue. Seeing your mother's lips as they turn blue. Watching EMTs work on her with an entire crew. No pulse, no heartbeat, a deafening silence. As a toddler, your first response is to resort to violence. All I wanted was my mama to hold me, console me. But I was embedded with the residuals of this painful trauma. Growing up with an alcoholic father, physically present but emotionally disconnected. Young girl always craving validation, but instead being met with countless levels of rejection. The first man who broke my heart, who swore he loved my mama, was also a part of my trauma. To not know myself and seeking to find the remnants of what I used to and could be, only to find men who hurt mentally, physically, and emotionally abuse me. I know it sounds like a melodramatic TV drama, missing my mama, craving her essence, but left with all this trauma. Poetically, I express my pain for my own personal gain, praying and meditating, searching for shelter from this rain, digging into the depths of my soul, removing roots of current and distant trauma. Missing places, missing pieces of me, my daddy and my mama. I do it for my parents and for my children, addressing, assessing, deep diving, and debunking, healing my trauma. Constant nightmares and time wasted that should have been well spent. Wondering about the what-ifs and questioning everything instead of actually experiencing things with pure bliss. Wishing I could get a hug from my mama. I'm just embraced by the coldness from trauma. I'm just embraced by the coldness from trauma. Inside is full of love, but sometimes I feel caged and crave being free, like the flight of a dove. One day at a time, navigating through all this telenovela drama of the residuals left behind from all this trauma. Mental abuse for being different. Physical abuse for speaking my mind. Waiting for the next blow up that brings it all to an end. Just a matter of time. Sexual abuse in my youth for simply being a kid. Full of regret and thoughts of things I should have did. Feeling angry because all I wanted was my mama, who just so happened to be the beginning of my trauma. Imagine being 3, awakened by your mama's voice and her telling you she's leaving you now and gives you no choice. Awakened from a dream, spiritually bidding you adieu. Trauma.
Con tu amor y tu fuerza.
She surrounded me with her healing waves as I became calm and centered, washing over my body, pouring her power into thy wound, her wisdom and strength guiding me to a place of safety, the deliverance of all truths that be, her wisdom and strength guiding me to a place of safety, guardian of the sea, her wisdom and strength guiding me to a place of safety, floating amongst the tides of time. A soul moon appeared in the path of my heart, and I began to understand why. How love saw me and said, I showed up. I wiped your tears and whispered secrets in your ears. You were not ready. There is that framing of time, the taste of reality, the deliverance of all truths that be, I continued to float eloquently, whispering affirmations of gratitude as the seventh wave passed over me, peering clean of mine, I swear.
Te preguntas si existe peligro en escuchar las olas, las cuales susurran un eco, pregunto. Y este sentimiento tan profundo que las historias de un tiempo, un pueblo, un mundo. Yemayá, madre océano, guardiana del mar, con tu amor y tu fuerza nos enseñan a respetar y amar el mar. ¿Qué son estos vientos que traen murmullos de antiguas verdades? Respetar tus aguas, honrar tus deidades. Pero el miedo ha tejido sombras de un desconocido en el Edén. Desde que muchos piensan tu poder es solo amar y no bien. Orillas, espíritus nobles en la brisa flotan con raíces en África. I'm Dr. Poetry with Cosmic Oracle. África.
Growing up, I dreamed how my life would be, having a boy for my husband and a girl for me. When you watch people kiss, they ask, girl, when you having some? If it was spoken word, that question wouldn't make me numb. If it was in my control, I'd have an army, because I've always had the desire to be a good mommy. I see people who hurt children, and it's something I don't understand. To take the life from a child you wish you could command. Some mothers treat children like they are just objects. What you call good parenting is in the wrong context. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This for all the ladies out here that feel you hold no worth because you haven't had a baby. And giving birth, this is for the childless mothers who wish they had kids. Oh, why, Lord, is it something I did? Please tell me why. What could I have did? I just wanted to be a mother and raise my own kids. Oh, some you choose not to count your blessings, while there are women who can't, suffering from depression. We carry every title except the one we really desire. We put our faith in God, but sometimes it'll make you think He's a liar. Guessing you weren't good enough, or your womb was cursed. Yet see wicked people enjoy childbirth. You wait and pray, then never experience that day you can announce your baby's name and how much they weigh. I'm grateful to help sow into other people's kids, but it doesn't change the fact of feeling underbid. This for all the ladies out here that feel you hold no worth because you haven't had a baby. And giving birth, this is for the childless mothers who wish they had kids. Oh, why, Lord, is it something I did? Please tell me why. What could I have did? I just wanted to be a mother and raise my own kids.
attempts to respond, to remain calm, indifferent, not getting angry or defensive. I didn't engage in this gaslighter's accusations. Do y'all think gaslighting is an attempt to drive me insane by dimming my light? Accusing me of being vain, he placed the blame on me for his own actions. Repeating lies I couldn't bring myself to say something. A disconnection, yet an attachment, like a fatal attraction. This gaslighter denied facts, situations, and my feelings in an effort to gain power, control over my sanity. And I ask you, why did he use psychological manipulation to make me doubt my own perceptions? And I felt like a target, manipulated into turning against my own cognition. Doesn't that sound like a description of a politician? I need clarity, y'all, in this chaotic cycle. I'm not calling anyone out their name. Yes, it's giving me vibes of a psycho. It's like undermining my reality by denying facts and the feelings held inside of me. He refused to acknowledge that it was even happening. And I can't help but to call this, thus, the birth of gaslighting. Are we all being gaslighted? How do I shut down, minimize this emotional and mental impact on my life? I'm left unexamined. My blood pressure is rising, describing the devastating effects of the silent gaslighting. The twisting of reality to gain power and control over my sanity. I call that the birth of gaslighting. I'm having difficulty trusting my own perception of my reality. I'm losing my pride. My self-love is flickering, causing the lights because they're causing me to doubt myself, my perception. Thus, the birth of gaslighting, leading me to embrace vulnerability through exploitation of the gaslighter's attachment to this wicked identity. Thus, the birth of gaslighting. Yeah, gaslighting. Clearly, this is popular in psychology. Power struggles, perhaps in a romantic setting, placing more importance on this gaslighter. I didn't want to take the chance of upsetting or losing my lover, but I realized there was definitely unequal power. And I gave away too much power and too much respect. How could someone become a gaslighter? Even with the proof, he denied truth. The same sorry, no apology, saying nothing, at least say something interesting. Denying that something even happened. Blaming me, twisted stories, minimizing his actions, dismissing my feelings, saying I'm overreacting. Isolated me from friends and family, projecting his own faults and guilt on me. Cleverly changing the narrative when confronted of gaslighters, flattery to manipulate, telling me that everyone else is the problem. And when I express my concerns, he says I'm always trying to start something. And that's not right. That ain't right. I know one thing. Thus, the birth of a gaslighter. Cause it looks like I never said that. You're imagining things. You're delusional. Completely denying when I present evidence, like a video or an audio recording. But I'm the problem. Oh, I'm the problem. I'm too sensitive. I'm crazy. Labeling me mentally unstable to undermine my credibility. Trying so hard to make me doubt my own sanity. I can't stand when I hear I was only joking. Using dry humor to deflect responsibility. Cause I heard those demonizing comments. Oh, I heard those demonizing comments. And those expressions. I've seen some actions leaving me bewildered, filled with uncertainty. I'm filled with uncertainty, minimizing the severity of the gaslighting, treating my concerns insignificantly. So I don't want to hear that I make a big deal out of nothing. I said I don't want to hear that I make a big deal out of nothing. blaming me that I'm always trying to start a fight and that I'm some type of instigator or something like that. And I'm the instigator. But to me, thus the birth of a gaslighter. I feel like I'm losing my femininity when I hear, I'm just trying to help you. It's a facade to control me and my decisions, all the while undermining my autonomy. Thus the birth of gaslighting. I'm Dr. Poetry.
Well, let me tell you a little something about me. When it comes to my love, you really and seriously, truly have to be patient with me. Be patient and trust and believe. You will definitely receive. You'll see. I have a heart made of gold, known to give the purest warm love. But myself, I never got to experience love in that form, just a stack of consistent storms, chaos in all forms, but my heart has always remained open to love. I know that God is the purest form, beautiful blessing from above. Be patient with me. I'm scared of you. I fear being put through turmoil and pain once again. My heart has never been protected, so I guard her with my life. Because I'm scared of losing her to pain and strife, constant stress entering my life, hypervigilance, living in fight or flight, not really living, but afraid to exist. I know how to love, just not who to love. I know how to give, just not how to receive. And even with your honesty, I still won't believe until truth is all I see. You have to gain my trust because I have always been deceived. So in order to believe, you have to be patient with me. Explain things to me, to the T, so I can relax with things and let them truly be, without trying to perceive things from a threatened standpoint. Let my heart warm up to your love. Take care of me and cover me with the purest love. Understand that I have trauma, and when I don't feel safe, I run. Trust me, I don't do it for fun. That's literally all I know since my life begun. I'm very sensitive and fragile. Take care of me like the finest china, most expensive designer. And if I become too much for you, just be honest and define it. Trust me, I don't mind. It feels like a true gift to be acknowledged enough to receive this. Hurt me with truth, don't cushion, with beautiful lies. It's no surprise or disguise that I come with no instructions, but hella supplies, do's and don'ts. But it's for my safety and what I know to do. Be patient with me, and it all may go away with you. But understand the love I give is true. I just want the reciprocity of what my love gives to you. Be patient with me, and that flower will begin to bloom with you. Be patient with me. Be patient with me. I'm Miss Cheesecake. Be patient. Can you be patient with me? I promise you'll love every piece of me. A true definition of chemistry. Be patient with me.
I am an owl within. I move like legend, wordless as a thought before it's expressed, like feathers slicing through the medium of air without a hoop. I'm sound between moments. Quietude that speaks volumes like the owl. I don't need noise to announce my presence. I arrive in silence, but I leave impressions in the minds of those who witness me. My eyes, they say they're big, and when I'm thinking, they grow. But they are more than that. They are telescopes to the soul, wide, like galaxies. I am an owl within, pulling people in, like gravity, until they forget where they end and I begin. And the ethers tell us that owls see in the dark, because their eyes are built for light-starved skies. So are mine. So are mine. I see what others miss. The undercurrents behind smiles. The truth scattered all through the areas of silence and noise. Hidden, but the light shimmering in the corners of broken things and noise. Regardless if I have a broken wing, they call the owl wise. Wise. Why? 'Cause wisdom is not just knowledge. It's knowing when to speak, when to simply see. It's the patience of still wings, waiting for the right moment to rise. I am an owl within, and I carry that, not just in my mind, but in my spirit. The owl is my mirror, my totem, my spirit animal, not because I chose it, but because it chose me. I see what others miss, because in the quiet of night, when the world forgets to listen, I remember how to hear. I see what others miss. So I am that space between the seen and the unseen, the physical and the spiritual, the rational and the intuitive. It's Aquarian science wrapped all around the soul, instinct loyal to my intellect. I am an owl within. It was not a matter of selection, but of correspondence, a convergence of the purest form and archetype in the nocturnal stasis. When the intersubjectiveness descends into contemplation, my body becomes an instrument of perception that transcends the audible, the epistemology of silence. Hidden is the ontology of intuition, the owl within me. Hidden. So yes, the light, I am like the owl, shimmering in the corners of broken things, not just in form, but in essence. In my presence, I am an owl within. In the way I fly, I'm like the owl. In the way I see, I'm like the owl. In the way I am, I'm Dr. Poetry.
Hey yo, shout out to Hear Me Out Poetry Records. It's your boy More Better Cheers. Mad love to the Poetic crew, and shout out to Def Poetry on the beat. Life is a vibe and we definitely vibing, yeah. Life is more better with poetry, no doubt. So let's go. Life is a journey, so just let it flow like poetry. I manifest from within, so this the real me. A worldwide flow resonating on a higher frequency. I'm here to show love and spread my light equally. I'm known to tell a joke, but take life seriously. Skip out on yours and you'll answer the truancy. I'm from the school of hard knocks, and you can label me an honor grad. Set out to mom who raised a son, yo, without a dad. I had to repeat grade, but now I'm twice as bad. My opponents exposed because they bad at math. I'm on my way to the bank, who said I gotta laugh. I'm next with the shit, who said I finished last.
Word, hey Coast, what up? That's a fact, Jay. But along the journey, I'm glad I got brothers like you.
If you know me, my life poetry. If you hate me, it ain't too much you could do to me. You could try and turn people against me, maybe even talk a little shiesty. But I speak, you could get these hands fluently. And I keep a peaceful war. You get it? Peace and war? The industry is a picky whore, and I'm a whoremonger. It was only a matter of time before we do the mamba. After the dance, I slipped out with her cash, and I moved yonder. Cause mankind is so full of drama. So I'ma stay out the way, and I'm gonna invest in good karma. The Apache.
Oh, y'all thought it was over? Nah, let me introduce you to the founder of Hear Me Out Poetry, Dr. Poetry.
Beyond horizons, erudition above the noise and haste, jealousy, envy. That's your mission to hate on me? Hello, Bozo. I congratulate. I move with purpose to uplift those cultivating seeds of discord and shame. It's your inner demon in the man in the mirror getting in the way, and that's who you should blame. Transforming pain into FLOETRY, poetry, alchemy, poetic artistry. I'm Dr. Poetry, intricate manifestations. Since my affirmations are confirmations that I was destined to win all battles before conception. Before I even held the rattle, I was born to make change, not noise. So you can't stand me, the carefree Isabella, Dr. Poetry. Sounds like you have a problem that ain't got nothing to do with me. Floetic echoes express eloquently. I wasn't born for you to love me, so go ahead and judge me. Not everyone is gonna love me. And I rise above all the noise and haste. Pick your battles and be weird. There's power in being able to control your destiny and fate. So stop the hate, cause you're hating on me out of fear.
Ooh, Izzy, you just burnt this place down. Representing Hear Me Out Poetry Records. And we out of here.
Hey yo, hold up. We ain't done yet. Let's go.
Parade rest, I'm at ease. I mastered the art of bearing all the life unfold the easel, adding wisdom on my canvas. Hey yo, we blessed. Nothing about my life generic. We ain't flossing about the pain for validation or a merit. Got my heart on my sleeve and I wear it. If you in need of love, I'll take it off. You can wear it. I'll be a servant and first in line to defeat the enemy with purpose. My fight ain't with my brothers. It's with entities. It's not earthly. So poetic. Don't be a victim, cause life can beat you down if you let it. Turn the worst into a learning experience if you let it. So poetic.
Hey yo, Coach, Izzy, cheers. We legendary. This that poetry. We out.
I confess that you got my undivided attention? Well, there's a lot of proof in my pudding. Details I fail to mention. The way my breathing stops when sexual tension is in session. The way your voice commands my hidden obsession for your flesh in this refreshing, no misexpression. This self-expression is an extension of my secrets, an intercession, causing sexual aggression, loving your hardware. I have a lot of love to spare, a lot of love to spare. Now, that's a secret I call erotic decompression. And I don't know how many times I have to tell you that I am a woman of a certain age. Cause I'm serious. The deeper we love, the deeper I kinda wanna bury us. And I heard Cheesecake say, I'm the dawn of an Aquarius. But my love is multifarious, it's kinda mysterious. It has many varied parts and it has aspects and variants. My love has multiple meanings beyond statistical measurement. It's spread out and sometimes it's calculated if I'm feeling threatened. But I'm not getting that threatening fight or flight vibe from you. I'm getting sexual healing, that Quincy Jones in the garden, that Elder Barge, more precious than silver love from you. I'm getting that ooh, love to love you, baby, kind of love from you. Aside from the oohs and the ahs, I'm picking up what you're putting down, still trying to figure out how to get these words through this sexy, sensual sound, these sweet visions I have to keep to myself. Cause there's something about your style, it's kinda eerie? Is it cynicism towards love that's kind of awaiting in the side, that doesn't want the inconvenience? You know, I don't want to inconvenience itself. Yourself, itself, myself. I guess I'm running out of excuses. Feelings we harbor, you say you're in it to make love less harder. With the concentration, the focus of a barber, I see you. Cause you say it's me you wanna protect. And I see all of that love making, slow dancing, hot sex on a platter. We both, for sure, we won't regret. But these sweet secrets, love-making visions got me opening a pack of Newport cigarettes. And I don't smoke. To smoke away sexual tension, I'm handling myself, I'm handing you over as a possession, overlooking timelines and past life regressions. Am I your religion? Cause I feel like I'm forgiving transgressions. Visualizing these conversations got my black lace panties soaked and wet. I don't smoke, like I said, but I swear to God, all of this got me wanting to open up another box of Newports, you know, to smoke a cigarette. Man, but it's you. Yeah, you. You said it best. You said, I'm not here for any noise or haste. I'm here to release your stress. So go ahead and slide into that sexy yellow sundress. Cause I'm here to make love less harder. Cause he knows loving me is easy.
Love to love me, baby.
But you got that love to love you, baby.
Love to
kind
love
of
you, baby.
And I like that.
Love
A little scary, but I like that.
Love to love you,
He has that sweet Quincy Jones in the garden type love. I'm Dr. Poetry.
I love to love you, baby. I love to love you. You've given me access to your mind, body, and soul, and eventually allowing yourself to be emotionally vulnerable after testing if I could weather you being cold. Although you're stunning, flawless, and beautiful, I always see you without the vanity. The depth of our conversations and quality time together, I found a genuine connection. You see, by now, there's no depravity in my actions. Now I'm in your mind, in every space. No more headaches. You told me to dive deep, and now you giving birth to this new chapter, a fresh canvas, a new book, empty pages, eager for us to begin creating this lovemaking. You alright? You feeling contractions? Allowing me to plant my seed in you while I provide the nutrients needed with time, patience, attention, care, so that we can create the healthiest version of us. I love to love you, baby. The way you playfully tease me and we share laughter. We're able to experience closeness and a powerful intimacy that fulfills me, because I see us building that love and relationship. Showing you ways to love you, making sure every climax is a new experience, a new destination every time we engage in our souls unifying to truly consummate what we've graciously started. I love to see you glowing with that grin from ear to ear as you submit yourself in my arms. Our flesh becoming one, cause I don't ever want to feel anyone else but you. I love to love you, knowing that you feel safe with me, knowing that with me there's no complacency. I'd never settle for losing you because it's certain you were made for me. I love to love you. I'm Def Poetry.
Hay que respetar todas las decisiones, vivir en paz. El que se queda, el que escoge otro camino, pues yo me enamoré. Me enamoré de tu cariño, tu dulzura y tu mente. Me enamoré de tu lelo, 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 lele. Ay, me enamoré.
Truth is, when I fell in love, I fell hard, y sin pensarlo. I forgot to love myself first. Truth is, if you ask me to define love, I think I give every example of what love wasn't. You see, I learned to love growing up in life, but I learned to love improperly. Truth is, I was addicted to survival mode, fighting to survive these narratives that I created in my mind, telling myself to run when confronted with real love. Me enamoré with the idea of love. Wow, me enamoré that agape love was infinitely unreachable. Me enamoré at a time I was unteachable. Truth is, me enamoré with my past now come present. I have resurfaced with wisdom. You see, me enamoré with new clarity. I had to fail at love to build it back to its rarity. I let go of the idea that things could have ended differently. What I had was real and beautiful while it lasted. Then to learn that my harvest is the result of my seeds and how I plant them. Today I'm decisive. I'm taking initiative. I've built endurance. I've mastered bearing. I've better judgment with more knowledge and enthusiasm. And most importantly, integrity. Me enamoré.
Tú me decías que me amabas, me tenía en la mirada. Te pido bájame las armas, me enamoré. Tú sigues en mi alma, ahora vienes y te marchas. ¿Por qué? Porque me enamoré de tu cariño, tu dulzura y tu mente. Me enamoré de tu lelo, 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 lele. Ay, me enamoré.
'Tis the season. They are here. The resurfacing of shadows that conjure past fear. Those that I have ignored, waiting patiently to be faced. I am here. Purple and blue hues, swirls of crimson upon my tongue. I am cold. It is dark as I descend into the underworld. Choking on my screams, bloody thighs, cracked skull, your flesh caked beneath my nails as I fall. Body art, you might say. The scorn of your wicked claws as you pick my hair from your gnarling jaws. Waving, I blow you a kiss of sweet, sweet regrets as my heartbeat fades and I take my last breath. So here I am, beneath autumn soil, facing the shadows that I have ignored. Those endearing words you once expressed to my heart, ripped out and tossed against illusions, and like red paint gushing down the walls built by lies. Purple and blue hues, blood-stained lips, whispering all that was unsaid and all that was done. As I attend to the silence of absence and onto the black tides of loss I sail. I am cold. It is dark as I descend deep, deep within my own private underworld.
I was the last to be born. My big eyes scared you. You sensed my power when you surgically closed your womb, and yet I still was conceived. I came through without any labor pain. I was immediately a loss for you and not a gain. A few days old, you broke Dad's windshield. He had another woman pregnant, and you were torn, scorned, bitter. So I was the kitten taken out the litter, given to the Avon lady to feed and nourish while you recuperated from your narcissism. And I love you, Madrina, for your love and guidance. You, I will always cherish. Why was I the one to be given away for a few years while you figured out life? Life. You were figuring out life with broken bones, black and blues, and bloody tears. Why do you hate me so much? Am I the reminder of a love that never was but lust behind a matrimony prohibited cause Dad never gave a fuck? So many times you beat the trust out of me, the peace out of me, the confidence out of me. I watched you wash bloody scissors to tell me don't open the door for no one, not even NYPD. Secrets I never understood, I couldn't grasp. But when I swallowed every pill at 13, you thought I was on dope. So I received slap after slap after slap, that graduation ring on your finger, slap after slap, slap after slap. You dragged me through the floor after being released from the hospital as they pumped my stomach in ICU. I hated being me, cause I was never good enough for you. And you who attempted to throw me out of a 15th floor window and throw my face in scorching oil frying chicken wings, you couldn't process why I tried to kill myself after all the dysfunction I witnessed in 680 Tinton Avenue, apartment 15A. Watching Ruby, my stepdad, kill a man on self-defense, walk into the precinct to bring you Parliament cigarettes. In my pastel pink butterfly barrettes, I was scared. I was sick. I was fighting and flying in misery, breaking out of a child into a woman, first responding to your self-destructive beginnings and endings. My brain stopped sending messages to my nerve, discombobulating my whole operating system. Yes, my nerves were discombobulating my whole operating system. And now everything I touched in that home, man, I broke everything. Cause now I'm nervously moving in a fearful environment. Nothing is making sense. Cause I dream of my name carved in cement. Cause the worst thing to feel is a mother's hatred when you couldn't even show up to my high school graduation. forgetting my 16th birthday. I was locked out the apartment on prom night. I was late to attend. You fucked up every important life event. On my wedding day, you walked in and asked, how do I look? Overlooking me in my white, beautiful, lacy wedding gown with Swarovski crown. Oh my God. But Mom, I wanted to be your daughter that made you, super proud. I was that daughter that wanted to make you super proud. But all you did was criticize and put me down. But today, all those feelings have been drowned, burned, evaporated into the wind because the older version of younger me has risen from the ashes. I healed. I'm enlightened. And younger me, I'm protecting her. I became a cop to be what I needed when I was my younger me. A child in disbelief that parents, they can be the poison, the venom, obliviously creating trauma, unnecessarily sadness. My younger me forgives you for not being emotionally intelligent while attempting to mold me. Mommy, Josie always said I was super intelligent, beyond my time. And you repeated often that I was extremely talented. And for that, I will continue to walk in gratitude. You saw me in what you wanted to be. You saw in me what you wanted to be. And I saw fear in your eyes when you attempted to beat the soul out of me. I didn't blink, and something in me ticked. My eyes didn't flinch. I disassociated and broke the generational curse that ties me to all of that. I broke the links, walking with my head up high. I am convinced I am beautiful. I am intelligent. I am worthy. I am adequate. I am enough, regardless of your destructive, tough love. I'm Dr. Poetry. Honors to Dwayne the producer.
Dwayne the producer, the remake king.
Becoming me. Becoming me begins with a journey through the universe. How the planets and the solar system affect me. Born on January 31st, 3:48 p.m. on Wednesday. The sun in Aquarius, moon in Capricorn, Mercury in Aquarius, Venus in Capricorn, Mars in Sagittarius. Yes, that's me. Becoming me, yes, I'm courageous. Becoming me means I'm a great humanitarian, dispenser of love and knowledge, the great Samaritan, giving wealth of my heart and mind freely to all, sometimes for little reward, sometimes for none at all. Becoming me means the pleasure remains mine, imparting gems. I feel I have indeed provided a service, regardless how the houses were positioning or the celestial bodies were aligned. I was brought from the cosmos, created to communicate my gifts from my spirit for the benefit of society that I brought back to relive it. Becoming me signifies I'm a mind person, accused of being detached, disinterested in matters more emotional and intimate. Becoming me sounds like you're so intelligent, always thinking, having a real concern that society moves ever forward, that it doesn't stay stagnant but evolves. Becoming me at the age of 3. As a young Boricua girl, where once I was naive, where bravery flourished into silent pain, my kindness drowned in disdain, 'cause empathy falters and trust be brittle, brittle. While loyalty is broken, anger hides behind the poetic tears, poetic traumas, poetic tumors that grow real hard. Like karma, is the world really spinning at a mechanical pace? 'Cause shallow smiles in my face with counterfeit grace. A sister, a brother from another mother turns stranger. Dad turns into an apparition, a ghost. Too many connections abandoned through the devil's tumor of distrust for the host. Or is it a hoax? Any words? Yeah, those words, once sacred, now vaccines are forgery. Forgery now forged in fire. 'Cause the truth is distorted by grimy wires glazing the liars. And hatred where love should've, could've, but never will it bloom. 'Cause there's evil in many in the world where nobody cares. But to make room for death wishes to cast in poisonous ruins. And it's too soon. And what is this even all about? The malignancy of doubt? A seed of suspicion without vivid illustration? while it sleeps in my brain, and I'm supposed to do the sign of the cross of superstition. There was once trust, thriving, but now withered and blight. What remains festers in a wound that attempts to dim my light. And it grows unchecked, taking up space. And it has the nerve to leave unwelcome visions in a hollow trace. But those words were once golden, and now they curdle in false evidence, appearing real. Fear, cause every promise is tainted, and every sworn word poisonous, malignant, clearly insincere. But my love is shackled tight, cause benign love recoils. Love recoils as it gradually climbs. Can't fracture trust heal with time? Malignancy lacks empathy while it decays, yet hope persists. Is breath still out there? Beneath the metastatic panic? I'm not ruined. Dickinson said hope is a thing with feathers, and hope may lie, and I will reignite, piecing my softness together where now boldness bravery defies. Cause even embers can reignite and pierce any void with God within me, with healing light. And so I say goodbye to an unwelcome guest at a feast, silent at first, consuming with our notice as it expands its presence until the table bends under its weight. Cause it could have been benign and it could have been malignant with stagnant vibes. I killed the beast as it feasts on what was meant to nourish, turning my abundance into decay, stealing my vitality. I multiplied my power that thrives and recites the sacred poetry, praying for permanent peace in this tumor we call life. In this tumor we call life.
In this tumor we call life. That's real shit. The ego-driven will could lead you up that ladder of success, excitement, thrills, frills, then instant regret. Don't get pushed out into the deep end where your morals are too heavy, now too easy to descend. What I heard, shut your ass up. Don't talk back, change your face. Matter of fact, go outside and pick me a switch. Shit better not break either. Only thing breaking is bad habits, false doctrines, rebellious natures, false prophets. A poor kid with no option but to be taught to think for himself, to search for the keys to wisdom of life, becoming the locksmith. Face to face with my reflection through portals, not even they give a damn who I am. That image could be quickly shattered, broken fragments depicting joy, pain, and laughter. Discerning a good heart from an enemy's banter, allowing wicked chatter to become white noise. If you're on my side and we're in combat, we're young at war, signed death contracts and we can't move, we have to be still for days. Discipline keeps everyone alive, but it's out of your control. One false move, they send a flag to your home. Now, in this moment, are you more worried about the fact that everyone could die, or having faith that everyone has the discipline to do their job and keep everyone alive?
A tumor called life.
Though I've seen limb after limb, thanking God I returned with my aura renewed, undimmed, knowing now peace was fleeing, frail and brief with war's dark beasts. Who knows nothing about relief.
It's a tumor called life.
I'm Death Poetry.
It's a tumor called life.
Dr. Poetry.
It's a tumor called life. There's nothing like the South Bronx representing like whatever crowd. I've been through all 5 boroughs, but there's still nothing quite like the Boogie Down Bronx is where I'm from. I'm from the legendary home of the hip-hop nation. And representations beyond horizons. And I'm about to get a little deep. Like the mob in disguises. But we gotta stay empowered. Paradise laws breaking down the sin of sloth, cold blood, human bondage, surrounded by windows left wide open, broken, shattered glass. By the beast I pass, and now I'm falling. The angels are calling, and I'm shivering. Them 7 deadly sins are trying to kill me. No probable cause, discreetly I'm lost with malicious scriptures. Black and white pictures slowly grin with sin and its consequences of a deadly census. 666 and not enough 7s. In this thirsty world, filled with sloth and pride and lust and gluttony, in my anatomy haunted by wrath, greed and envy, exasperated. We have a higher self, we have a lower self. We decide who do we want to feed. It's within us. capital vices, viciously elated, and often debated. He's visualizing me triple X-rated. Provocative lust had you castrated. But I can write a thesis while you're masturbating in your own feces, because it's creepy how them 7 deadly sins are trying to kill me. Me. I've seen too many things. You're trying to kill me. I've seen too many things. It's creepy. Awaken. Stay awake. Stay awake. Stay awake. Awaken in the morning by homicide. New York City streets are watching me. It's just another drive-by. I'm never traumatized because images are never colorized in these 9 lives. It's the same story. Dante's Purgatory. Slain children. Unfortunately, we have to sacrifice. We have to be the change. And we see all these homicide patrol cars outside. We have given bad news to everyone. We have to be the change. But it's some 7 deadly sins that are all around us. But we gotta remember. We create our heaven. We create our hell. We feed our higher selves. We feed our lower selves. Save the children. We represent who we want to be. Save the children. You cultivate that. Save the children. I'm free from all of that. Save the children. I've ridden too many trains in New York City. I've seen enough. Save the children. But I'm free. Too much. You can have it all. I'm watching you. I'm Dr. Poetry, and I'm watching you. And there is nothing like the South Bronx, representing like whatever crowd.
In the starlit night, secrets unfold. Cosmic oracle with stories untold. Whispers of faith reach out to the sky. She'll read your cards, let your spirit fly. Planets align in a cosmic dance, unlocking your truth, offering a chance.
Greetings and salutations, beloved souls. Here we are. It's the final episode of Hear Me Out Poetry for Season 5, which means it's a final segment piece of Cosmic's Insight. And so I have a really, really important card. I mean, they're all important, but this card, you know, it came full throttle right in there. Woo! And I'm not surprised. I really am not. And it's a card full of precision, profoundness, the depth of it all, the path of it all, right? Yeah. And remember, this is the oracle card for the collective all, for each and every one of you, including myself. The messages that were channeled are for all of us. So let's check it out. Let's go. Oh, and there he is, Asar, sovereign of eternal return. Asar, aka Osiris. Asar is his true name, the Kemetic name. And wow, this card. This is the last card I created in the deck. He came last, and for precise reasons. And he's here to say, hey, there is a power within you that does not end. You know, what has been broken was never meant to remain as it was. This is very important to understand. What has fallen away was not your foundation, only a former form. And Asar teaches that dissolution is not destruction. It is precision, preparation. To be remade, something must first be undone. Okay? You've moved, most of you have moved through a cycle of transformation. Some are about to embark upon what I'm expressing here, what was channeled. Some you're in the midst of it. Others, a lot of you, have moved through the cycle of transformation, and you are no longer who you were. Surprise! So this card arrives not at the beginning of change, but after it, truly. So for most of you, that's what it's all about. Because this is a collective read. Some of you may be like, what? I don't get this, but you will. And you are being asked to recognize your return and to stand in it, to own it, to embody what has been reclaimed. And do not, I repeat, do not shrink back into former versions of yourself for comfort. Do not question the strength you have earned either through the experience. You are stabilized now, clearer, wiser, more rooted in truth. Okay? So stand fully in who you have become. Acknowledge the transformation you have already moved through. Let your actions reflect your current level of awareness, not your past. So ground your energy, move with intention. Trust your inner knowing. And the two crystals, malachite and larvikite. Yes, powerful crystals. Malachite activates deep transformation and heart-centered evolution, while larvikite stabilizes the returning self, strengthening intuition, ancestral memory, and grounded sovereignty. So there you have it, folks. Thank you so much for this wonderful season, coming through and being with us here at Hear Me Out Poetry. And I'll see you next time. All right? Stay blissful, walk in love and light, and peace profound, always. Okay, Cosmic is out.
In the starlit night, secrets unfold. Cosmic oracle with stories untold. Whispers of fate reach out to the sky. She'll read your cards, let your spirit fly. Planets align in a cosmic dance, unlocking your truth, offering a chance.
Let me set the scene for you. 1942. I think of this, and I think of you. Black and white sets the scene. 1940s, bold and serene. I pull up and get out of an all-white Rolls Royce into the beautiful space full of people from every different race. People fighting, breaking their necks, damn near just to get a taste of the slightest attention, affection. But I wasn't even interested or looking in their direction because I was focused on what was presented to me from such a gentleman, asking a lady for her hand so I can be seated comfortably. And the swift click of your lighter flicks as it strikes and I inhale from my cigarette. We engage in conversation as we both admire the attire and chemistry because it's so fire. All that jazz playing in the background sets the tone for the evening and how it's to be spent. I then begin to test and tease you to see if you want me by getting up and walking towards the door to see if you follow, and of course you obliged. And to my surprise, we gazed into each other's eyes before taking that ride into the Hollywood Hills. And I saw heaven inside, elegant with lots of pizzazz, listening to all that jazz. We sit outside the Rolls Royce looking off into the beautiful moonlight as we share the most innocent but yet intimate kiss, planning our future internally, but externally experiencing a feeling like no other, like we've known each other forever, knowing these things about each other and just the feelings of familiarity, kindred spirits returning back together again. We enter the Rolls Royce and return to my home, standing outside of this beautiful door, and you kissed me with such passion and intensity. I then woke up from the dream. Damn, is this meant to be? I long for you, my love, matching each other's fly so fresh and so clean, clean. Longing for my love, peaceful and serene. 1942, that's the scene. Let's run away together, let's dance and laugh, swaying the night away. In the most beautiful moonlight, listening to all that jazz. Sounds so beautiful. I miss cheesecake. All that jazz. Come here, baby. Let's make it last. With all that jazz.
Old me is a shadow that's faded. New me's got the crown, unaided. All the toxic ties I've raided from my soul, they're now evaded. So the low vibes, dressed as sweet temptations, I've dismissed those false creations. No more feasting on old sensations, I'm rewriting my own narrations. So old me's a shadow that's faded. Now I'm elated. I'm shedding the toxic. My empire's been gated. No more temptations, those low vibrations outdated. Them traumatic memories, I'm setting free. They're no longer weighted. An old me defeated, new me leading. Toxic chains, I'm finally freeing. Empire cleansed of low vibrations. No more feeding dark temptations. I'm talking about memories. Memories that comfort. But now I release from those traumatic bonds. I claim my peace. Bygone shadows no longer bleed. In newfound strength, I truly lead. Old me's a shadow fading in the rear view. So new me's a battle, cutting all the clear through, letting go of all the toxic fears. I'm saying this is true. Building up an empire where the air's new, low vibes in disguise, temptations on repeat. But I'm wise, and I realize that I'm not falling for that deceit. Cause the comfort in the chaos, I'm not trying to take a seat. I won't take a seat. Cause I'm breaking from the past, and now my soul's complete. Trauma tried to chain me, and memories are just spilling in a spree. But I'm painting new scenes, setting all of it free. And I'm no longer feeding darkness, I hold the key, y'all. New me's rising up, where I'm meant to be. Old me's down, new me's crowned, and toxic thrones overthrown. Empire's clean, shaking off the low vibes once shown, and no more feeding flames that temptations once leased. Breaking free, comfort's gone from memories deceased. Old me's a shadow, fading in the rear view. New me's on fire, burning all the fear too. Locked out the toxins, threw away the key. This is true, and I'm Dr. Poetry.
Unlimited power.
He has a smile, a beautiful smile. He lit the skies, he had no disguise. He makes me blush, his soul's embracing mine. We connected with our souls, his eyes met mine. I need that man in my life tonight. His soul is mine, we're embracing for life. loving touch. It's never too much. Need that man in my life tonight. The soul is mine. We're embracing for life.
You say you love the smile I wear, a beacon bright beyond compare. But know, my love, it shines for you, a light that guides us pure and true. No disguise veils the man you see, for in your eyes I'm set free. Your gaze unearths my truest face, a sanctuary, a sacred space. Our souls intertwine as cosmic thread, a love that lives though words unsaid. Through every lifetime, time and place, we find each other in love's embrace. You speak of touch, of hands that heal, of warmth that only truth reveals. In your arms I find my rest, a rhythm shared, a heart caressed. And yes, your need I'll always meet, with passion fierce and tender heat. Your every yearning I'll fulfill, a boundless love, a steadfast will.
A beautiful life. We lift the sky. We connect hello the sky. You make me blush. The soul's embracing mine. I love the we connected with our souls since I met mine. We connecting to need that man in my life tonight. The soul is mine. We're embracing for life. To feel his loving touch. Embracing for life, cause you know what, we are connecting with eyes, our souls. It's very beautiful. It's a masterpiece, to be quite honest, and I am feeling him so deep, cause I need that man in my life. It is sacred energy, cause that man is very, 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 very beautiful. Soul is mine. My life, my soul is mine. We're embracing for another life. I'm feeling him so deep. I'm Dr. Poetry with more, better, cheers. Poesia, poetry, Greek meaning poesia. I create, yo creo, conveying love, what many refer to poetry. That sound. You hear that? La chancleta. La correa no me recuerdo, I can't remember. Si la correa fue hecha de cuero. If the bell was made out of leather. I do remember la chancleta de mami. She learned that skill from abuela. At least that's what she used to say. Tu abuela. Alega el querellante. I mean, who was ever ready for mommy's remarkable aim? It was her weapon of choice and the price I had to pay. If I interrupted an adult conversation and challenged her thought beyond all measure, mommy came across my face waving her chancleta like a Puerto Rican flag during the Puerto Rican Day, because to her, la chancleta is a national treasure. And to me, it was a symbol of el cuco, la correa, la galleta, pero la chancleta meant she meant business. And I had to be taken care of, you know, disciplined. Tough love was demonstrated when I was misbehaving without hesitation. My eyes met hers with fear and fury, all wrapped up in childhood chancletas. Cleared up all things I misunderstood quicker than a fast and a hurry. It was mommy, not abuela, who held the power in the chancletazo, that slipper that spelled out Puerto Rico, which took me to sandy beach memories of turquoise skies, blue waters where I needed to visit you in the awful beatdowns. With the chancleta de Puerto Rico name on it, I think that's when I denied my roots and wished for a second I wasn't Puerto Rican, because the bass in my tone was removed with A slap on my arm to remind me to slow my roll, watch my tone, and fix my face, and not misplace my anger, all while watching the chancletazos with cocotatos, slippers flying in the air. I hated the sound of the chanclas, for they had a language, they had rhythm, they had rhymes like the Bronx on the 4th of July, breakdancing on some cardboard boxes laid out on the pavement. And during the morning, they dragged to the kitchen while she made a sandwich and some fries. Those Saturday mornings, them chanclas danced while she mopped the living room floor for those holiday parties. They rushed to be taken off and replaced with her gold-type stilettos. And I felt rich. I would wear her chanclas and feel the power and play the game of chancletazo, threatening the rest of my friends and relatives. Who's next to feel the fury of the chancleta? I'm gonna get ya. The power of the chancla. Chancleta makes it cuco, la correa, la galleta look like a massage and origin spa in a junque rainforest. I needed the discipline from mommy, who learned from abuela the art of la chancleta, for it made me modest.
Baby, 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 baby girl. Baby, 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 baby girl. Baby, 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 baby girl.
I lied to you, didn't wear my stilettos cause I was taller than you. I watered down my intelligence and greatness for you, and all of that and then some I did for you. You disappeared into many avatars, inboxes filled with roses, pink hearts, calling each of them a goddess, and flowers too, knowing damn well I respected you. My mind's stable, and I'm brilliant. My physique has the youngest singing Izzy, you a little hottie, hottie, hottie. But it's summer, and he says my skin is so soft, and he loves it, cause he's feeling my body, body, body. Tú no sabes lo que hay aquí. Ya mi cariño no es para ti. Sorry, 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 you will miss my honey.
Baby, 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 baby girl. I heard you, but you heard me too. You changed? Yeah, I changed too. Look at all the bullshit you put me through. When you get mad, look at all the dumb shit you do. Breaking my fine china, key in my car, bleaching my clothes, claiming I got hoes. You the only one I love. Remember when your ex had your safety in doubt? Lord knows. I was the one that pulled up and punched him in the mouth. What's all left to argue about? Let's rewind time. Cause baby girl, I love you the whole time. Yo, who you loving? Who you wanna be hugging? Them other girls I ain't cuffing. Them texts you read, I was bluffing. Dry those tears, we put in too many years. I'm the one who helped you conquer your fears. Let me show you I care. I rented a jet lag. Let's get out of here.
Tú no sabes lo que hay aquí. pena, mi cariño no es para ti. Sorry, 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 you will miss my honey. I've been appointed by my ancestors to yank those roots under the family tree, to break the generational curses. See, I won't be carrying seeds, but I will ask, how do I remove the years of traumas buried beneath the roots of my family tree? How do I release my mother's temperamental, moody, yet lack of trust in men that marinates 50% within the seeds cultivated inside my head? But instead I've been pushing it down, deep below, giving it a secure space beneath the traumas buried beneath the roots of my family tree. How? How do I get him to believe that I am so in love with him, regardless of all the uncertainties I see and breathe, not giving a fuck how pendeja-ish I be? When I know our connectivity is authentically between you and me. So fuck what others see. When I know it's about you and it's about me battling the premature tendencies of showing each other how deep the years of traumas buried beneath the roots of our own fears of abandonment and distrust. Yet there's a reason why my apologies need fixing. Oh, they need fixing. See, I am willing to not only talk about taking accountability and looking within me and beyond reasons why do I feel the need to point out the wrong in me and highlight the right in you and in others. I'm in a state of loving and sometimes hating because I need to remove the traumas buried beneath the roots of my delicate family tree. Because I'm sensitive. I need you to know that I'm not interested in the blame game. I'm interested in working out these indifferences and understanding that you and I need to stay in the same lane and not complain about how we react to each other's amplified pain from all the scars covered. And I don't need to be validated, nor am I not the kind of emotional woman eradicated, depicted with the roots exposed. We are more than I love you, but I can't stand you, knowing damn well we're connected souls. Even if you fall short to see the only truth is that my mother's temperamental, moody, yet lack of trust in men that marinates 50% with the seeds cultivated inside my head. But instead I've been pushing it down deep below, giving it a secure space beneath the traumas buried beneath the roots of my family tree. Although my sudden development of strength instilled by me and by my ancestors reminded me of the African proverb within that states, when the roots are deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. I am not conceited, Ali said. He was convinced, and I'm convinced that all the trauma buried is creeping into my nerves, neurologia, what the doctors refer to fibromyalgia. Another theoria stating that my body needs to release my mother's temperamental, moody mentality, yet lack of trust in men that marinates 50% within the seeds of cultivated inside my head. But instead, I've been pushing it down deep below, giving it a secure space beneath the traumas buried, now being released beneath the roots of my family tree. Please don't judge me. It took a lot of bravery in me just to acknowledge, to accept that my love for you is deeper than the traumas buried beneath the roots of my family tree. So I need you to continue being the God within you that I am connected to as you hold me while I hold you. All the while I'm facing, fighting, releasing and removing demons I didn't even summon, yet came for me. I am releasing the generational curses out into the sea as if I was the sacrifice. No womb to carry your seed, yet instead I understand this, baby. I know I owe myself an apology for entertaining spaces I knew I wasn't respected, wanted, or appreciated, loved, and valued. You are the force that I mishandled my fucked up ways of communicating and sleeping on the protection of our peace. I'm done talking about taking accountability since we're removing and we keep moving forward. Looking ahead, my traumas have been worn like a Dolce & Gabbana collection in the fall. See, our souls were subpoenaed by the universe to continue our journey. So excuse me, baby, if I'm getting a little horny at odd times of the day. But babe, I need you to trust the weight, a period of waiting, the weight, the heaviness of you, my person, my love, the thing we can call now honorable love. You know that thing. I'm talking about the connection that we have added importance above many things like the value. I value you, I honor you, and I am done talking about it, because what if one of us died tonight from a brain aneurysm while we were caught up in all that bullshit? Baby, fuck all that shit. I'm done shoveling, cutting, and removal of all the years of traumas buried beneath the roots of my family tree. I'm done talking. I'm done talking. We're not lost. We're in a growth process. We're not broken. We're interrupted, perhaps a quite uncomfortable phase of our lives where our old wounds are finally diminishing as we honor each other's lives while we continue being so fully connected. Our sacred love is hauntingly familiar. We are one, yet it is within ourselves that God must be realized. Must be realized. And that's how I'm going to remove the years of traumas buried beneath the roots of my family tree. That's how I'm gonna release my mother's temperamental, moody, yet lack of trust in men that marinates 50% within the seeds cultivated inside my head. But instead I've been pushing it down deep below, giving it secure space beneath the traumas buried beneath the roots of my family tree. It's time to let go. I honor my ancestors, and I honor your love. I honor the God in you. Honor the God in me. The goddess in me. The empress in me. It took bravery to get here. I'm Dr. Poetry. Stay inside of me. Grab my braid.
No, come again.
I feel good, I feel good, I feel good, I feel good.
Sexual tension.
Ooh, I feel good, I feel good, I feel good, I feel good, I feel good.
Gratified.
I feel good, I feel good, I feel good, I feel good.
He's always asking me about my plans. Damn, why am I so flirtatious? He wants to be physically close to me. Okay, so now you have my attention. Of course, with all my ways of being gregarious. Games don't appeal to older men, so he didn't waste time asking me out. It's obvious that he's interested in me. Flirty and open, loving me, knowing he's feeling hints of my vulnerability. Can our sexual tension be within? Be the vibe? It's giving it away. It's telling me, am I discerning between the difference? Am I looking for a loving companion or a secret crush? Because both of my arms are wrapped around his neck, one palm resting lightly on the nape. Overly sexual appetite.
I feel good, I feel good, I feel good, I feel good.
I'm boosting his overly sexual appetite. He's utterly gratified. You know, he's still asleep type satisfied. Yeah, I think I may have lowered his anxiety when I softly sighed. Asked him to stay inside of me. I'm Dr. Poetry. Love it. So deep. I knew you would. I feel good. You don't play. Keep going. Don't you do? Keep going. I bet you do. Keep going. I remember those conversations where I lied about all the feelings I was feeling. So I laid in my bed thinking about you.
I feel good.
Thinking about you. I love good. Just enjoy it.
Tune into Birdhouse Radio. Tune in. Powered by DJ Chip and the Birdhouse DJs. Featuring Birdhouse artists such as Candyman Raw, Rican Worldwide, and Silhouettes. Follow the Birdhouse on Clubhouse and online.
Or y'all follow
at the Birdhouse website.
Chili chill on the grill, come do what you do. We wildin' in the Birdhouse, who's next to the queue? We wildin' in the Birdhouse, yo, we always wildin'. We wildin' in the Birdhouse, yo, we always wildin'. Chili chill on the grill, come do what you do. We wildin' in the Birdhouse, who's next to the queue? We wildin' in the Birdhouse, yo, we always wildin'. We wildin' in the Birdhouse, yo, we always wildin'. It's your boy Bo, chillin' with the Bird Gang, and your boy Chili Chill do the damn thing. You can rap, make beats, you can even sing. You can do it all right here on your way to fame. Don't let nobody tell you different. Never give up on your dreams, know that you're gifted. You are what the game's missing. Big everybody in here, come take a listen. The Birdhouse is on a mission. Good vibes only, so chill with the sneak dissing. If you independent, throw it up. Chili chill, keep it real, that's what's up. Northwest, east to south, we all doing big in the Birdhouse. Chili chill on the grill, come do what you do. We wildin' in the Birdhouse, who's next to the queue? We wildin' in the Birdhouse, yo, we always wildin'. We wildin' in the Birdhouse, yo, we always wildin'. Chili chill on the grill, come do what you do. We wildin' in the Birdhouse, who's next to the queue? We wildin' in the Birdhouse, yo, we always wildin'. We wildin' in the Birdhouse, yo, we always wildin'.
What a bird game. You know we always keeping you lit in the Birdhouse.